Okay, in this video we're going to talk about how to traverse the array. So traverse means to travel over, right? To walk along. So we're going to do that. And the goal here is I want to add divs with this background color for each of the colors. So I get a nice sample of all the colors inside of my array. Now, to do that, how do I do that? I don't think I need this event listener anymore. I'm just going to load the page with whatever these colors are. So let's try that. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. We don't need that anymore. And hopefully, well, we'll leave the index. That's fine. Okay. So let's go display all colors on the page. Now, the way we're going to do this is basically if I want to traverse, if I want to walk through this array, all I need to do is I access the values by these integers, right? By these index values. So I just need to create a loop that'll start at 0, increase by 1, and go up to 5. All right, for loop sounds great for that. For let, I'm going to use I as short for index, because that's the numbers I'm generating. I be 0, I is less than 6, let's say. I guess I could go less than or equal to 5. That was supposed to be 5. Or less than 6. That'll be fine. And then I plus plus. Let's just do a console.log I for a second, just to make sure this is working. And yeah, we'll just leave that alone. Okay, save. And actually, I do have my console here. I should be able to look. All right, it looks like it's right here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I hit refresh, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Okay, so that I variable is going to be that nice index value. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this line of code, copy and paste, and instead of getting a random color, we're just going to look into my colors array, right? So the name of the array, colors, square brackets, and then I put the position in here. Well, the position is going to be I. Okay, and then this random stuff I don't need anymore because I'm going to display all of them. No, well, it did. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, the inner HTML, it's the assignment operator. So it's going to loop and it's going to assign it to be red and then green and then blue and then orange and then cyan and then purple. So we're seeing the last one. Okay, so what I actually want to do is this. I'm going to go let output string div, let's call it div string, div str, be assigned the empty string. And then I'm going to loop, and what I want to do is I want to go div string plus equals this. Okay, plus equals that. And then I'm just going to get rid of that for a second. And let's put in a console.log div string, just so we can see what it is. Okay, so the first time through the loop, it was this string. The next time through the, oh no, come on now. Am I breaking things again? I thought it would print, I like it better in here, refresh. Okay, cool. Except what I don't like about this is I'm console.log div string. Oh, duh. So you guys are probably, what is he talking about? What I was expecting was that it would keep adding on, but of course in my loop I'm initializing it to the empty string every time. I need to take this out of my loop. This is good that I'm making so many mistakes. You guys can learn from these mistakes. It's awesome because I've seen students make this mistake all the time. So we want to initialize this to the empty string outside of the loop because we only want that to happen once, right? Initialize it as an empty string, and then we keep adding on to it. And now what we should see, there we go, refresh here. The first time it was just the red, now it's the red plus the green, then it's the red, the green, and the blue, red, green, blue, orange, and it just keeps adding on. Okay, so this string will now be all of those divs. I can cut that, So once the loop is done, I can now go container elements dot inner HTML is assigned the div string, right? Which will be all of those divs. And hopefully we'll see, hey, look at that. It'll give me this nice, the divs one after the other, right? Because I'm looping through all those different colors with that I variable. Now again, we're going to have a problem because what if I, well actually this will be weird, what if I delete purple, hit save, and well it's just gone. I'm curious, let's see here. Oh yeah, see, undefined, background undefined. Because this is still looping, right, to 6. Let's add that purple back again and add another color. How about maroon? Maroon. And we should see that we have the purple, but we definitely don't have the maroon, right? Because it doesn't go up to, doesn't include the 6. So this again is where we should use our colors dot length. And if we do this, if we go from 0 and I is less than colors.length, remember the last element is always length minus 1, this will always loop through the entire array. And get familiar with this loop. This is such a common loop that we do because whenever we want to loop through the entire array, we start at 0, go up to the length, increase by 1. Okay, and this should now include the maroon. And now if I delete some stuff, all right, let's keep the orange, it'll just loop to the length, so it'll include all of them. Okay, so that's nice. This is nice dynamic code now that we don't have to update. We can just change the values in our array and this will automatically change. Okay, I think I will stop this video here. This was kind of cool, using this loop to loop through the array, this little string that we kept adding these divs to so we can display them all. Okay, hope that made sense. This traversing is going to be huge. We'll do that a lot. Yeah, hope that made sense. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.